89% of Americans over 60 are eating fish. That could be quietly tripling their risk of stroke. What if the fish you believe is keeping your heart healthy is actually damaging your brain? Tonight's dinner might look innocent, but it could be slowly poisoning millions of seniors across America. If you're planning a healthy fish dinner tonight, this video might just save your life. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor, smash that like button so this life-saving message doesn't get buried by the algorithm. My name is Dr. Nana, and for the past 20 years, I've studied senior nutrition and how everyday foods can either heal your brain or hurt it. In the next 15 minutes, I'll reveal the 4 deadliest fish currently sitting in American grocery stores, and the 4 miracle fish that can actually reverse aging, protect your memory, and boost brain health for years to come. But first, let me ask you something. What fish did you eat this week? Drop it in the comments. Was it tuna, tilapia, or catfish? If so, you'll want to pay close attention, because these so-called healthy options might be doing more harm than good. Here's the shocking truth that most seniors and even many doctors don't know. That innocent-looking piece of fish on your plate could be loaded with mercury that silently attacks your nervous system, inflammatory fats that worsen arthritis pain, and hidden toxins that accumulate in your brain for decades. Let me tell you about Margaret from Phoenix, age 67. Like millions of seniors, she thought she was doing everything right. Tuna salad for lunch, tilapia for dinner. Every day, she believed she was fueling her brain and protecting her heart. But after just 6 months, strange things started happening. Her hands trembled. Her thoughts became foggy. Her mood swung from calm to anxious without reason. Her family assumed it was just aging. When her doctor ran a test, the results were shocking. Dangerously high mercury levels were slowly poisoning her nervous system. And the source? The very fish she believed was helping her. Wait until you hear what happened when Margaret made one simple change, switching to the right kind of fish. Her transformation was so dramatic it stunned her, doctor, and I'll share that story with you in just a moment. According to groundbreaking research published in The Lancet, eating the wrong type of fish just twice a week increases your risk of stroke and memory decline by 70-80. Think about that, only 2 fish dinners per week, and you could be unknowingly speeding up your own cognitive decline. Millions of American seniors are doing this right now, believing they're eating clean, heart-healthy food, but in reality, they're slowly poisoning themselves meal by meal, week by week. If that thought makes you pause for a second, hit that like button again so more seniors can discover this vital information before it's too late. Now, here's the incredible part that gives me chills every time I think about it. New findings from the Journal of Gerontology reveal that choosing the right fish can do the exact opposite. It can lower Alzheimer's risk by up to 40%, protect arteries from dangerous blockages, and even slow down cellular aging from the inside out. Here's what I want you to do right now, and yes, I'm completely serious about this. Pause this video, walk into your kitchen, count how many cans of tuna are sitting in your pantry, then come back and drop that number in the comments below. You'll want to see what I'm about to show you, because when I reveal the independent lab test results from several popular brands, including one so-called healthy option that tested worse than cat food, you'll be absolutely shocked. The difference between the wrong fish and the right fish isn't just about nutrition, it's about how you'll spend your golden years. Will you be sharp, independent, and thriving, or struggling with memory loss, fatigue, and declining health? Every claim I share today is backed by peer-reviewed studies from institutions like Johns Hopkins, the Mayo Clinic, and the National Institutes of Health. This isn't fear-mongering, it's science that could literally save your life. So make sure you're subscribed to Senior Health Boost and have notifications turned on, because next week, I'll be revealing 3 powerful supplements that can actually remove mercury already in your system. You won't want to miss that one. But first, let's start with the 4 fish you should never touch after 60, beginning with one that might surprise you, because it's sitting in millions of American pantries right now. In the last section, we uncovered the truth about mercury-filled fish hiding in everyday meals, fish that quietly damage the brain, stiffen arteries, and accelerate aging. But that was only the beginning, because what I'm about to share next will completely change how you see seafood forever. I'm Dr. Nana, and I've spent decades studying how the foods we think are safe can actually sabotage our health. So, stay with me, because the next few minutes might save you from the single most dangerous food mistake seniors make every week. 4. The 4th worst fish for seniors, imported catfish. Now, I know what you're thinking. Catfish? That can't be bad. It's mild, cheap, and easy to cook. That's exactly what Robert, a 72-year-old from Texas, believed too. On his doctor's advice to eat more lean protein, he started eating imported catfish 3 times a week. It seemed like a smart choice until his health started spiraling. 8 months later, Robert was struggling with chronic digestive problems, constant bloating, and recurring infections that wouldn't respond to antibiotics. His doctors were baffled. So, we decided to test the catfish he was eating. The results were shocking. Each sample contained traces of banned antibiotics, industrial chemicals, and growth hormones, all substances outlawed in U.S. fish farms but still commonly used overseas. And here's the terrifying part. Those chemicals don't vanish when the fish dies. They stay in the flesh, and when you eat it, they accumulate in your body. For seniors like Robert, whose immune systems are naturally more vulnerable, this creates a perfect storm of inflammation and toxicity. Those leftover antibiotics disrupt gut bacteria, weaken digestion, and even contribute to antibiotic resistance, meaning that when you really need medication to work, it might not. Independent lab tests have even found carcinogenic residues in imported catfish chemicals that have no business being anywhere near your dinner plate. So if catfish is one of your weekly meals, you may be unknowingly inviting harmful compounds into your body, one bite at a time. Think about that the next time you see a farm-raised fillet from overseas. Before we move on, I want to hear from you. Have you been eating catfish thinking it was healthy? Drop yes or no in the comments. I read every single one, because as seniors, we need to look out for each other. And trust me, what's coming next will surprise you even more. 3. The third worst fish. Tuna, the silent mercury trap. This one hurts, because tuna has been marketed as a healthy protein for decades. From tuna salad sandwiches to those convenient cans in your pantry, it's a staple in millions of American homes. But let's go back to Margaret from Phoenix, whose story we began earlier. Remember her tremors, brain fog, and mood swings? Her doctor ran a blood test and found her mercury levels 3 times higher than the safe limit, all from eating 1 can of tuna a day for 6 months. You read that right. Just 1 can a day. The real danger lies in bioaccumulation, the process where mercury builds up in the body over time. Tuna species like albacore, white, and bigeye live long lives near the top of the ocean food chain. They feed on smaller fish that already contain mercury, which means the longer they live, the more mercury they absorb. And when you eat tuna, that mercury doesn't pass through you. It stays settling deep into tissues, especially in the brain and nervous system. Younger people might process small amounts of mercury more easily, but for seniors, it's a different story. As we age, our detoxification systems slow down, making it far harder for the body to flush out heavy metals. That means mercury doesn't just sit quietly, it starts causing chaos. Studies have linked mercury buildup to memory loss and confusion, mood swings and irritability and loss of coordination, fatigue and anxiety. Familiar. Too many seniors mistake these symptoms for just getting older, when the real culprit could be in their tuna sandwich. A major study published in JAMA Neurology found that seniors with elevated mercury levels from tuna consumption had up to a 65% greater risk of cognitive decline. That's not a small number. That's a life-changing statistic. So if you have tuna in your pantry right now, do this. Take a photo of your cans and post it in the comments. Let's see how much mercury we're collectively about to avoid after today's video. 2. The second worst fish. King mackerel. This one's tricky because not all mackerel is bad. There are actually safe types and dangerous types, but most people don't know the difference. The king mackerel, a large predator fish, is among the worst offenders. Why? Because the longer a fish lives, the more toxins it absorbs. Over the years, these massive fish become mercury sponges, accumulating one of the highest levels of mercury of any common fish in America. Both the FDA and EPA have issued official warnings. King mackerel is on their do not eat list, especially for seniors, pregnant women, and those with heart or brain conditions. Mercury from king mackerel is especially dangerous because it doesn't just affect your memory, it can also disrupt mood, raise inflammation, and even increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. For seniors who already struggle with blood pressure, fatigue, or anxiety, eating this fish can make those issues significantly worse. Many seniors who regularly consume king mackerel report feeling dizzy or lightheaded, shaky hands, trouble concentrating, mild depression, or irritability. Yet few ever suspect that the problem might be sitting right on their dinner plate. When I show my patients the data on king mackerel, their jaws drop. They always say, I had no idea. I thought fish was good for me. And here's the truth, fish can be incredibly good for you if you choose the right ones. But the wrong ones? They're toxic traps in disguise. Before we move on, let me ask you this. When was the last time you checked where your fish came from? Next time you're at the grocery store, look closely at those labels. If it says king mackerel, walk away. It's simply not worth the risk. And if this information is opening your eyes, please hit that like button so other seniors can find this video before it's too late. Now, what comes next might just shock you to your core. Because the number one worst fish, the one most Americans eat every week, is the last fish anyone expects to see on this list. It's the most popular seafood in the United States, found in every grocery store and restaurant menu, marketed as lean, safe, and heart-healthy. But when independent lab tests were done, the results were so disturbing that nutrition experts now say this fish might actually be worse for your brain than bacon. Stay with me, because in the next section of this video, I'll reveal the number one most contaminated fish in America, the shocking science behind it, and most importantly the safer, smarter options that will protect your brain and arteries instead of harming them. Make sure you're subscribed to Senior Health Boost and have your notifications turned on, so you won't miss what's coming next. Because once you see what's inside this so-called healthy fish, you'll never look at your seafood plate the same way again. In the last section, we expose the shocking dangers of catfish, tuna, and king mackerel, fish many Americans still believe are healthy. But now, it's time to reveal the number one most dangerous fish for American seniors, and trust me, this one will truly surprise you. I'm Dr. Nana, and what you're about to hear could change the way you shop for seafood forever. The number one worst fish for seniors, farm-raised tilapia. Tilapia, it's cheap, easy to cook, and sold everywhere as a healthy lean protein. But here's the ugly truth. Farm-raised tilapia is one of the most contaminated and nutritionally poor fish you can eat. In fact, many nutrition experts now agree that eating tilapia is worse for your health than eating bacon or red meat. Let me tell you what happened to Susan, a 69-year-old from Florida. She decided to clean up her diet, replacing red meat with tilapia 5 times a week for an entire year. She thought she was making a smart, heart-healthy choice. But instead of feeling better, her arthritis pain worsened, her energy crashed, and shockingly, her cholesterol went up. So, we tested the fish she'd been eating, and the results were disturbing. Farm tilapia are often packed into overcrowded cages, swimming in dirty, stagnant water contaminated by their own waste. To keep them alive in these conditions, fish farmers use heavy doses of antibiotics, pesticides, and antifungal chemicals. But that's only part of the problem. To cut costs, many farms feed tilapia and a natural diet of corn, soy, and even chicken waste. Yes, chicken feces is sometimes used as a protein source. It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. When fish are fed this way, their nutritional value collapses. You've probably heard about omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids to fats your body needs in balance. Ideally, that ratio should be close to 1:1 or 2:1. But in farm tilapia, the ratio can be as bad as 11:1. That means every bite floods your body with inflammatory fats that can worsen arthritis, damage arteries, and accelerate Alzheimer's disease. Imagine trying to eat healthy to protect your brain but actually fueling inflammation that slowly destroys it. Raise your hand if you've eaten tilapia recently, thinking it was a clean, healthy choice. Don't feel bad, millions of people have. But after today, you'll never look at tilapia the same way again. In fact, clinical studies show that eating farm tilapia can raise inflammatory markers in your blood more than eating bacon or hamburgers. Think about that fish that causes more inflammation than fast food. You may think you're protecting your heart, but what you're really doing is igniting low-grade inflammation that quietly eats away at your health from the inside. And there's one more reason to stay far away from tilapia. Testing has found dioxins, toxic industrial pollutants, inside farm tilapia. These chemicals lodge in fat tissue and remain in the body for years. They've been linked to cancer, immune dysfunction, and hormonal imbalance. When I show seniors this data, their faces fall in disbelief. Many say, "But I thought tilapia was healthy." And I tell them you're not wrong for believing that. The food industry made us think it was safe, but the science tells a very different story. Now, after hearing all this, you might be wondering, is there any fish that's actually safe or even beneficial for people over 60? The answer is a resounding yes. And when you see what happened to Margaret after switching from mercury-filled tuna to the fish I'm about to reveal, you'll understand why these choices are life-changing. Remember Margaret, the woman who developed hand tremors and memory fog from eating tuna every day? 3 months after switching to clean, nutrient-rich fish, her tremors disappeared. Her memory scores improved dramatically, and her energy came back stronger than ever. Her doctor was stunned. He called her recovery nothing short of remarkable. Before I show you the 4 best fish for seniors, the ones that can protect your arteries, sharpen your brain, and fight aging, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Next week, I'll share the exact 90-day meal plan that reversed Margaret's mercury damage and restored her vitality naturally. Because when you start giving your body the right fuel, incredible things begin to happen. 4. The 4th best fish for seniors, wild-caught Pacific cod. Let's start with a fish that deserves far more attention than it gets: wild Pacific cod. It may look plain, but don't let appearances fool you. This mild, flaky white fish is one of the best superfoods for seniors. One serving provides about 40 grams of high-quality protein, less than 2 grams of fat, and only around 180 calories. That's nearly perfect for older adults fighting sarcopenia, the gradual muscle loss that affects almost half of people over 80. Without enough protein, muscles weaken, balance declines, and independence slowly slips away. Cod helps prevent that, fueling your body with clean, easy-to-digest protein that supports strength, stability, and longevity. But the real secret of wild Pacific cod isn't just its protein, it's selenium. Just one fillet gives you more than 100% of your daily selenium needs. Think of selenium as a microscopic bodyguard for your cells. It protects against oxidative stress, the rusting process that happens inside the body with age, and helps keep your thyroid, brain, and immune system in peak form. Research from the National Institutes of Health shows that seniors with higher selenium levels enjoy better memory, stronger immunity, and lower risk of age-related diseases. Another reason cod is a smart choice: it lives relatively short lives in cold, clean Alaskan waters, which means it absorbs fewer contaminants than large, long-lived fish like tuna or mackerel. So if you want a fish that's gentle on your body yet powerful for your health, wild-caught Pacific cod deserves a permanent place on your table. 3. The 3rd best fish for seniors, sardines. Tiny but mighty, that's how I'd describe sardines. They might not look fancy, but they're one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. Sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, more per serving than nearly any other fish. As we age, our bodies produce more inflammatory molecules that trigger joint pain, arthritis, and heart disease. Omega-3s act like firefighters, calming that internal inflammation and protecting your brain and arteries. And that's just the beginning. Sardines are also rich in calcium, vitamin D, and B12, all crucial for maintaining strong bones, steady energy, and a sharp mind. Unlike larger fish, sardines are low on the food chain and have very short lifespans, meaning they contain virtually no mercury. That makes them one of the safest seafood choices for seniors, powerful in nutrients, gentle on the body. If you can handle their bold flavor, try adding sardines to toast, salads, or pasta. Your joints, heart, and brain will thank you. And we're just getting started, because the next fish on this list might surprise you even more. It's rich, flavorful, and scientifically proven to protect arteries and boost circulation. Stay with me, because in the next section, I'll reveal the 2nd best fish for seniors, along with how it helps lower blood pressure, strengthen memory, and keep your heart beating strong for years to come. Make sure you're subscribed to Senior Health Boost and hit that bell. You won't want to miss the next part of this life-changing guide. In the last section, we discovered how sardines can be one of the most underrated yet powerful allies for seniors' health. Small fish with mighty benefits. Now, let's bring everything together with the final 3 superstars of brain and heart health, plus a few powerful reminders that could truly reshape your future. I'm Dr. Nana, and as we close today's video, I want you to remember this. The foods you choose this week can determine how your next 10 years feel: clear-headed and strong, or tired and foggy. Sardines, tiny fish, big healing power. The omega-3s in sardines act like natural firefighters, cooling down inflammation throughout your body and protecting your arteries from long-term damage. Take David, age 74. After adding sardines to his meals just twice a week for 6 months, his joint pain dropped by 70%, and he was able to stop using daily pain medications. That's the quiet power of food doing what pills often can't: healing from the inside out. Scientific research keeps proving it. Seniors who eat fatty fish like sardines 2 or more times a week have lower rates of heart disease, better mobility, and stronger joints. And here's something many people overlook: sardines are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D. After 60, your skin becomes less efficient at turning sunlight into vitamin D without realizing it. Many older adults slip into deficiency, which can cause weak bones, poor balance, fatigue, and even depression. Just one can of sardines gives you around 40% of your daily vitamin D, along with a strong dose of calcium from their soft, edible bones. It's like taking a bone-strengthening supplement but in real, natural food form. So, if you're ready to give your body that extra boost, drop an emoji in the comments right now. Let's see how many of you are joining the sardine squad today. The second best fish, wild-caught Alaskan salmon. If there's one fish that almost every nutritionist agrees on, it's wild-caught Alaskan salmon. This isn't just healthy, it's transformative. Wild salmon is packed with EPA and DHA, the two most valuable omega-3 fatty acids for brain and heart health. Research from the University of Pittsburgh revealed that seniors with higher DHA levels had larger brain volumes and sharper memories. That means salmon doesn't just slow brain decline, it helps your brain grow stronger and stay resilient. The secret weapon inside salmon is its beautiful pink-orange pigment, astaxanthin, one of the world's most powerful antioxidants. Think of it as a shield for your cells, protecting against inflammation, keeping your skin elastic, your eyes clear, and your energy steady throughout the day. Wild Alaskan salmon live in clean, cold waters and eat a natural diet, which means they're low in mercury and free from farm chemicals found in other types of fish. Each bite delivers not just omega-3s, but also a complete set of vital micronutrients, selenium to guard the heart and prevent cellular damage, vitamin B6 and B12 to protect nerves and boost metabolism, vitamin D for stronger bones and better immunity. I've seen countless seniors transform their health just by swapping processed protein or farmed fish for wild salmon twice a week. Their energy returns, their mood lifts, and many report that mental fog, that cloudy feeling that makes you forget simple things, begins to fade away. Wild salmon is truly nature's medicine disguised as dinner. The number one best fish for seniors, rainbow trout. No, we've saved the best for last. If salmon, cod, and sardines had a perfect child, it would be rainbow trout. This incredible fish combines the best qualities of all three: rich in omega-3s, high in protein, low in contaminants, and incredibly gentle on digestion. Unlike many imported farmed fish, rainbow trout raised in the U.S. follow strict environmental and food safety standards. They grow in clean freshwater systems, not overcrowded tanks, meaning no mercury, no hidden antibiotics, and no toxic chemicals. A single serving of trout delivers about 1,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids, the ideal amount for heart protection. But trout's benefits don't stop there. Potassium helps lower blood pressure naturally, balancing sodium levels. Phosphorus strengthens bones and teeth. Iron fights fatigue and boosts circulation. Zinc supports immune defense. B vitamins keep your nerves firing smoothly and your energy stable. The best part? Its mild, tender flavor makes it easy to love even for seniors who dislike fishy tastes. It's light, delicious, and simple to digest, perfect for older adults who need nutrition without heaviness. Remember Margaret, the woman from Phoenix who suffered from mercury poisoning due to eating tuna. When she switched to a mix of wild salmon and rainbow trout, the results were life-changing. Within 3 months, her mercury levels normalized. Her tremors vanished. Her memory improved so much that her family said she seemed 10 years younger. Her transformation wasn't luck, it was biology. She simply gave her body what it needed to heal. Your simple action plan starts today. So, what does this mean for you? It means that the fish you choose today will shape your health tomorrow, your energy, memory, independence, and even your lifespan. Keep eating the wrong fish, and you're quietly feeding inflammation, clogging arteries, and aging faster than you need to. But choose the right fish, and you're literally feeding your body medicine, natural, delicious, healing medicine. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Here's a simple, realistic plan. Step 1. Replace one harmful fish with one healing fish this week. Step 2. Eat wild salmon or rainbow trout twice a week. Step 3. Throw out any tilapia, tuna, or imported catfish sitting in your freezer. Step 4. Share this video with someone you love, because knowledge only matters when it's passed on. If this video might have just saved your health, or even inspired you to rethink what's on your plate, here's what I need you to do right now. 1. Smash that like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this information is important and it helps other seniors discover life-changing knowledge that could save their lives too. 2. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next breakthrough video here on Senior Health Boost. Next week, I'll be revealing the exact mercury detox plan that helped Margaret recover completely safely, naturally, and affordably. 3. Comment below which healing fish are you going to try first. I personally read and respond to your comments because this community matters. 4. Share this video with at least one senior you care about, your spouse, your parent, or your best friend. They deserve to know what you now know. The difference between aging with vitality and aging with decline often comes down to choices, this simple. The food on your plate today becomes the health you live with tomorrow. Do you want your future to be filled with medication and fatigue, or with clarity, movement, and independence? Choose wisely. Choose life. Choose the 7 healing fish that can protect your brain and arteries and give you the strength to live every day to the fullest. If this message inspired you, show your support by liking, subscribing, and joining our community at Senior Health Boost. Together, we're proving that aging doesn't mean slowing down, it means living smarter, longer, and better. I'm Dr. Nana, and I'll see you next week where we'll uncover the mercury detox protocol that transformed Margaret's life and could change yours too. Until then, take care of your body, protect your brain, and remember your best years are still ahead. Stay strong, stay sharp, and stay subscribed to Senior Health Boost.